Osahta Chapter 7. Corruption does not announce itself with thunder. It begins as a whisper, a slight bending of truth, a small compromise, a forgotten promise. Deep inside my inner world, one inhabitant carried such corruption, not by nature, but by wound. His name once meant hope-bearer, but over time, scar by scar, lie by lie, he became something else, the forsaken one, and it was into him that I chose to descend. One, the summons no God wants to hear. I sensed him from afar, like a dying star pulling heaven off its axis. The violet glow of my upper realm flickered, as if something heavy tugged at its roots. The middle realm grew restless. The red plains trembled, for when one inhabitant falls, their corruption stains the rivers that touch every part of me. Then I heard it, a cry not of rebellion, but of despair. Osahta, help me. It was faint, barely a breath, but it shattered me more than any war. I descended, to journey into the heart of a wounded being. I entered him through memory, the doorway of all corruption. Each step deeper felt like walking through a tunnel of shattered mirrors. I saw fragments of his life. A moment he was betrayed, a moment he was humiliated, a moment he tried to rise but was mocked, a moment he trusted and lost everything for it. The deeper I walked, the thicker the air became, as if sorrow had weight. Black vines crawled along the walls of his heart, pulsing with thoughts like, "You are nothing. You were forgotten. Your God abandoned you. Pain is all you are now." I could feel his identity collapsing inward, like a star imploding. This was no ordinary corruption. It was self-damnation. 3. The throne of rot. At the center of him was a throne not built by design, but by despair, a twisted structure formed from unmet needs, broken trust, swallowed tears, years of silence, unspoken fears. And on that throne sat the forsaken one, once hope-bearer, now a shadow of himself. His eyes were hollow, his voice was fractured. "Why did you let me become this, Osahta?" The words echoed through my soul. And yet, even in corruption, he looked at me as a child looks at a parent who never came home. I stepped forward, for Osahta risked his own essence. To heal him, I could not stand as a distant god. Power does not heal wounds of identity. Only presence does. So I did the unthinkable. I dimmed my divinity to match his brokenness. I knelt before him. His throne flickered. The corruption recoiled as if burned by humility. I said, "I did not leave you. I was waiting for you to call." He snarled, his pain lashing out. "I called 1,000 times, and I answered. You called with bitterness, not with truth. Only now did you call with your heart." His shadow cracked. For the first time, light leaked through. 5. Confronting the lie at the center. Every corruption has a single root, a single lie that spreads into thousands of branches. I looked into his hollow eyes and whispered, "Show me the first wound." The throne dissolved, the room collapsed, and suddenly I was inside his earliest memory. The moment he first believed he was unlovable. There he stood, small, trembling, reaching upward for affirmation. That never came. I touched the memory gently and spoke a word that vibrated like a healing bell. "I see you." The boy turned. The forsaken one gasped. The vines crumbled. Corruption cannot survive being truly seen. 6. Resurrection of the heart. Light poured from my chest into his collapsed form. It wasn't fire, wasn't lightning, just a soft, steady radiance that filled the cracks of his soul. He trembled violently. He screamed as the corruption peeled from him, like old skin. But beneath it was the one I had always known. Hope-bearers, his true form, his original design, his blueprint restored. He collapsed into my arms, weeping with a sound that purified the entire lower realm. The black vines turned to dust. The throne of rot dissolved, and I whispered, "Rise, child. You were never forsaken. You were becoming." 7. The aftermath, a god transformed. When I ascended back into my cosmos, everything had shifted. The hemispheres glowed brighter. The middle realm walked with new compassion. The red plains radiated humility. And hope-bearer, once corrupted, now stood as a guardian, of others who struggled. For every healed inhabitant becomes a healer. And I, Osahta, understood something profound. A God is not revealed in glory. A God is revealed in descent.